And we're back. Okay, made it to another day, Friday. Uh, Harris Wednesday. That's good. I didn't see anything crazy. I hope everybody's safe out there. Hope having a great Friday night. Moving into the weekend, which is always good. Getting into football, other distractions, which is good. Saw this article. TV line, huh? Ever since the writer's strike ended, you definitely see a lot more commercials for what's coming on TV lately, and I couldn't. Every time I got on social media in this past week, I could see nonstop commercials for SNL. Is SNL this, SNL that, IceSpice this? I was like, what? Maybe I'm just getting old. I don't know, but we're seeing a whole new few rage of all these new rappers coming in. Obviously, when I was a kid, when Lil Kim was on her way out, and the Nicki Minaj was coming in, and then it was Cardi B, and now with social stuff, it's good, I guess. Innovation, whatever, capitalism, yeah. Yeah. But it's interesting. Let's just start with this one. This one's going to go over all the shows that are obviously trending or what they're promoting, what they think you should watch. Because again, the writer's strike is over. I'm not sure about the actor's strike. By the way, Blur Man Gus here. In case you didn't know. But everybody should know by now, right? You're on this channel. But let's just that one House of Usher death disappoint. Okay, I'm not even gonna read that headline anymore. I'm just gonna get into this. Obviously, we see Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson was trending hard. I could just see nonstop SNL, nonstop Pete Davidson. People love Pete Davidson. I get it. He's funny. I've seen some of his stand-up. Obviously, I can relate more to that. I get it. He's dated some pretty high value dollar women too, some older women. But I mean, to each his own. This is just gonna go over the top shows they think you should watch. They're coming out, new seasons, new episodes. Lupin, don't even know what it is. Family Guy, which is cool. It's always good to laugh. Remember, guys, wherever you get your entertainment, just remember to laugh. Laughing's good for the body. Weren't Billions, Wendy's, don't know. Walking Dead, I cannot believe that show is still going on. And I heard they're coming out with more and more shows. Like, don't they have one for Daryl now? It's fucking wild. But just Hospital, again, another show that's been on forever. Look, this was weird too. Monk's Last Case. That was a show when I was like even pre-high school. I think like this is ridiculous. But okay, I guess the writers are all to Quantum Magnum PI. I was like, it's 1982. What is going on right now? Amazing Race again, another show. American Horror Story. Not, I like the older seasons, but the new ones are fucking weird. Just about it. Right here, Frasier's Ready. I think that one's about the new show Frasier. All I saw was a trailer for it, and it was terrible. So I don't recommend it. I like the old show. The old show was good. Don't know any of these. Don't know any of these. But here we go. Saturday Night Live. It's labeled number 25 on TV. What to watch, I guess. Well, Saturday Night Live's cold open. It's first in 6 months. I don't know. I don't follow that hard, but it says be about the Speaker of the House chaos, which again we talked about that. And by the way, I was wrong. Yep, it looks like Steve Scalise is out, and it looks like Jim Jordan's going to be the one to take the vote. But again, who knows? If it's like it was earlier this year, who knows how it's going to fucking go? But it said, yay, let's be played Representative Matt Gaetz in the past. Okay, that's why it showed that image up front. It's saying, or Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce mania. Again, we talked about that too, how nobody can shut up about it. Or might they go serious with an acknowledgement of the war? Acknowledgement of the war on Israel. Israel. Why do I? Still not that way. And what are the chances Allison Williams is available to play Scarlet Letter wearing South Carolina Rep Nancy Mace this weekend? Nancy Mace. I am a fan. I think she's a great politician. I think she listens to her constituents. I think she listens to the people. And I think she bases her decisions off what she thinks the people are going to, even if it means going against her party. And, you know, that's what these politicians need to go with. Even the Democrats, Republicans, or whatever. You can't just blindly follow your party. It's not going to win anything. It's not going to help people. It's going to win out. So I guess she'll be playing Nancy Mace and probably some character. I don't even know her name. Allison Williams. Is she a comedian? Is she a model? Is she a guest? I don't even know, dude. I'm so out of the loop. I guess I'm a fan. But, so yeah, I had to look up IceSpice because I don't know who that is. So it was good to look her up on Google. IceSpice, there she is. She's pretty. I'll give her that. I like the curly hair. I'm a fan. She's obviously got the curves. I have not heard one song by her. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if she's good. I don't know if she's bad. Is she a mumble rapper? Does she just shake her booty? I do know she has a song with Nicki Minaj. So obviously, it says Princess Diane. Princess Diana. 5 months ago, 160 million views. So obviously she's popular, and obviously she's doing some things in that video that I don't think I can show on YouTube real quick. But Saturday Night Live, that was trending heavily. I thought we'd just go over it. Saturday Night Live started in 75. I just want to go over this, the cast, and this is what the real story is going to get into. We had the Chevy Chase, we had Dan Aykroyd, we had these heavy hitters coming in, and a lot of these people I don't even know, but Belushi. He was an awesome dude. He was a great actor, great comedian. Tragic story there at the end though, and I just feel like I don't want there to be another Belushi. I don't want there to be another Farley story, you know. And it's cool to see Pete Davidson out there doing his thing, you know. Pete Davidson, he's a funny guy. He's here we go again. This was from the Sun, the U.S. Sun. It says Pete Davidson has decided to make an epic comeback. Oh, it's a comeback. Well, where was he? Oh, after spending time in rehab. I mean, it's no surprise that we see comedians in and out of rehab a lot. If you watch Rogan, he interviews a lot of old comedians too, and they talk about all the struggles they've had with just drugs and rehab and stuff like that. And you know, you hate to see that happen to someone who's very talented, or someone who's a high public figure. You don't want to see someone go down that path and ultimately do something that they can't come back from. And this is just talking about some jokes ahead. Staying sober. As it says, Pete's inner circle is concerned for his life. If he doesn't take care of his sobriety and mental health seriously after rehab, according to insiders. Okay, well, I mean, everybody should take care of their sobriety and mental health to their own extent. I'm not saying you should always stay sober, but, you know, why are you partying? Why are you going down? Why are you doing these things? You know, these are questions you all need to ask yourselves. Because everybody needs an escape from reality. I get it. It says, one source claims, the U.S. Sun, that they believe that people Pete surrounds himself with aren't doing him any favors. And that's a very good point. Again, with anybody, you need to put people around you that's going to build you up, not tear you down. And if those people are out drinking, doing drugs and stuff like that, if you need to step away from that, you got to step away from that. Here's the line that got me right here. It's like, he came out of rehab and he immediately started talking about it, how he had taken ketamine to treat his depression. Well, interesting. Ketamine. Why are you taking ketamine? Like, prescribed ketamine? Like, I don't know why you think ketamine is the right course of action for depression. That doesn't or why people think alcohol is the right course for debate. It's a very, very steady slope that will come crumbling down on you if you fall down there, especially over something like depression, which most people will get depressed every now and then. Most people fall into a depression. It's just, I don't think he's a bad guy. I'm not saying he's a good guy. I'm just saying, I'm not concerned for Pete, but Pete's got to be concerned for his own safety, and if he thinks he's ready to come back in the spotlight, then good for him. But I don't want to see another blue sheep, and I don't think the world does either. It's very sad to see. But a lot of new shows coming out. Like I said, I still don't think the actors' strike is over, but I'm sure there's still talks and they're still working on it. So I'm pretty sure they're going to end it soon. But when that comes, I guess we'll deal with it then. Either way, they're definitely able to promote the shows now, because, like I said, there's articles everywhere about shows. Yeah, there's so many shows out that I don't like. I'm not a TV guy. I don't have cable, or I have a couple streaming apps, but I'm not really interested in any of these shows. Not even SNL. Me and my buddy, we talk about SNL a lot, and he always talks about how he watches SNL, and I said, I just don't watch the SNL anymore. He's just like, I'm just a fan of comedy, and I'm just like, I am too. That's why I stopped watching SNL, because it's not comedy anymore. It's just all propaganda now. Like even this set, it's just like, how's it going to open up? And it's going to open up with some politics. It's going to be something crazy. I mean, they have to. That's how they get the likes. That's how they get the shares, the views. So we'll see how that goes. I probably won't watch, but like I said, my buddy Aaron will watch. He's probably going to come on a couple episodes of mine. We have a podcast together. We're not filming this weekend. We normally film on the weekends, but this weekend I had to go to Hampton and Virginia, and he had to go to Florida, Key West. He's visiting his girlfriend so they can kiss and whatnot. And yeah. So, I mean, good for him. I saw him on the old Facebook. He posted a picture of him and her, and they seem happy. So that's good. But let's see. I came to Hampton because my buddy is leaving for Indianapolis.
I'm sorry.
And his name is Jeremy. Right, Jeremy?
That is correct.
So Indianapolis, that's in Illinois, right?
It is? No, Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana. Yeah, I know. I was just messing. So it's in Indiana. Indiana, the great state of Indiana. What are you going to do in Indiana?
We got pro sports.
Pro sports. You said you used to live there?
Prior to here, yeah, 7 years ago. Lived there for about almost 4 years. And prior to that, had about 20 years in Cleveland, Ohio. Love the 216. Got to give a shout out to that.
216.
It's the area code.
That's the area code?
Yeah, check it out. Beautiful place. The water sucks, but beautiful.
And what was that like moving from halfway across the country to the other half of across the country to all the way back to the across the country? It's a lot of moving. What, a span of 10 years, 15 years? What are we talking?
We got about 10 years in that time span from moving, but it's eye-opening.
You get to see other cultures.
It's a life-changing course,
It looks like it's smack right dab in the heart of
they call that the crossroads of, America. And obviously you see for a reason. That's why. Everything, you can go from Chicago to Detroit, from Cleveland to Columbus to Cincinnati to
obviously Cincinnati right there.
It's all over, it's right there. All the interstates run into it, and
it's like they're all all roads lead to Rome, except in this case it's Indianapolis.
It's fairly inexpensive. Everything's expensive nowadays, but
So now you got to be a Colts fan?
No, you don't.
I thought that was like a requirement.
No, that's the nice thing is you're not too far from any team. you can be a fan of any team. It's, uh, Chicago, I think, is roughly less than 4 hours.
Yeah.
So, my buddy lives in Fort Wayne, and that's towards the top of Indiana, and he said it's roughly about 2.5 hours away. Um, and the music, scene, no matter where you go. I mean, you got Detroit, Chicago, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Columbus, no matter where. I mean, you're within a day trip.
Hmm.
So.
And you're moving there because your wife is making you?
No, yeah,
What a
no,
bitch.
I know. No, she got a job promotion. She's been working her whole life. I'm happy for her, happy for us.
I'm happy for her too. She's a good
Yeah.
person. Yeah. I'm gonna miss her.
We'll see how things play out. I mean, nobody likes moving. It's
Yeah, it sucks. So you're driving all your stuff there?
Yeah.
Big
So,
U-Haul or some shit?
Yep, we're gonna take a U-Haul. The wife's gonna take the dogs in her vehicle, and I'm gonna tow the van. You know, pretty much kind of go back in time. 7 years ago, this Halloween will be 7 years that we moved down here, and we're kind of going back because we're from Cleveland. We lived in Indianapolis, 7 years ago. So I think the next step would be going back home to Cleveland, Ohio. I mean, we'll see, but we
That's
enjoy
where
it.
your mother lives still, right?
Correct. That's where majority of our family is at. We'll see. The food scene, the music scene, everything scene in Indiana is awesome.
Yeah. Do you think there's a big comedy scene there? Maybe they got some stand-up comedies there or something?
Oh yeah. I mean, we're literally 3 streets away from where we lived before we moved here.
That's like
It's crazy, yeah.
You're going back in time.
So
Yeah.
So I feel like we're in like a vortex, and all of a sudden, like they say, you go to Australia, the toilet flows the other way. I feel like we're going through Australia right now, and we're flowing back the other way. Here we go. Next thing we know, we're back in Cleveland.
Yeah.
The big 33 is coming up. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Never know.
Yeah.
You take life as it comes.
It says from Hampton, drive is 11 hours.
Yeah.
And that's just in a regular car, so obviously not a.
Yeah, and dealing with 3 dogs, and whatever else hits in front of us. We'll see, but we're planning on making it a one-day extravaganza.
And you're because you looks like you still got I haven't been inside the house, but you're still stuff in here to pack up, and obviously the truck's not here.
Yeah, it's
do you have moving guys, or are you just gonna do it yourself? Or
no, that's what friends are for.
Oh,
we'll see. Yeah,
I got you
we'll
some
see.
pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, the pizza and the beer trick. You gotta have that. We'll see what happens.
When's moving date?
It'll be the 27th
Okay.
of October.
I didn't do a time. Right now it's 10:30 on October the 13th.
So I got to work tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But the 20th of October, that's the last day, and we'll go from there. Taking a week off. Less than a week, because that Friday is when we plan on just locking the door and turn the keys over and continue down our journey and see what happens. So hopefully everything's smooth. We'll see.
Yeah, man.
Indiana
sounds fun.
It's open arms, and all friends are welcome, and anybody else,
Who knows? Maybe we'll do a pod trip. Drive all the way to fucking Indianapolis.
Who knows? We might do cross state.
Yeah, there's probably 5 or 12 different routes you could take there.
Yeah. We'll see.
So you have the three kiddos.
Yeah.
Are they gonna be spending part time with their dad and then living there too, or how's
So
that all gonna work out?
the oldest one, he's
Noah.
Noah.
Yeah.
Yes, the oldest one is Noah. He'll be 18 on the 4th of July.
Oh boy. So he'll just be an
2024.
adult.
Yeah. He wants to join the army. Military.
Oh boy.
Good for him.
Sure.
Like the U.S.
Sure.
It's awesome.
Don't worry, guys. I'm going to be doing an episode later on the military anyway. So, yeah, but I mean, if that's what he wants to do, cool. I mean, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we can turn that into another episode. But he wants to stay close to his friend. I mean, that's it's good. He's thinking it's awesome. Yeah.
And what about the other two? Are they excited or?
They're with Dad. We'll see. What happens. The mind is always changing. Who knows? One day you want this, the next day you want that.
Yeah. Life gets crazy like that sometimes.
You never know.
It's crazy how life will take you on a path and you think you're going towards a direction. You have this set point in mind, and then you just start veering off. You're like, well, this looks interesting. Looks like a better option, and then hopefully they all lead to happiness and a healthy family or whatever. But these are all choices you have to make in life.
Yeah, you take it one day at a time, and you can't really prepare yourself that this is what's going to happen because life happens.
Yeah,
it's going to change.
Mm-hmm.
Every day it changes. You never give up on your goals.
Mm-hmm.
Stick with it. But
yeah, I'm happy for your wife though. How many people she gonna be managing? A lot of people, or
it'll be 7 different locations.
Yeah.
So multiple states, multiple cities. I'm learning as I go. You're almost 5 years into one job. With one brand, I'm a mechanic, so you never know. Things change, but you do what you have to do to keep family happy.
That's for sure.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing, If you want to stand behind something, never give up. Always stand behind it, because the moment you give up, they give up on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 10 years in the making, I mean, not saying that's a reason to keep going, but if you believe in something, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Never give up, ever.
Well, and you have to make sure that you and your wife are on the same page and you're both headed towards the same goal too.
Right.
Obviously, you're doing this for her, but you're doing it for each other also.
Right. And that's.
By the way, what's up with this flag? This looks like some Illuminati shit.
I mean,
your fucking Indiana's flag.
All right. So look up Indianapolis City Center.
Indianapolis.
You want to know more about where I'm going? Remember the flag.
I don't even know how you spell Indianapolis. And I don't think Google's really working very well. You're too far. Yeah, Indiana, and then I guess just Polis.
Yeah.
You said
there you go.
You said Indianapolis what? City Center?
Earth Circle Center.
Earth Circle Center?
Doesn't matter. No, not Earth. Circle. Yeah, Circle Center.
Circle Center, okay.
So, remember the flag.
Yeah, it's fucking, the Illuminati. Okay. Let's see what Google's got. So it's a mall. Is it a big mall? Wow.
Yeah. So they got that. And then you got everything's a circle there.
Is that where she's gonna be working?
No, that'll be our place we're staying. I think the closest place is Dayton, Ohio. What's the other one? Grand Rapids. I mean, multiple, but we want the fountain.
Oh, fountain.
Yeah. So.
Oh. Fountain Square. Let's see what
Sure.
that comes up for that. A lot of good architecture going on here.
That's just same. It should come up.
Yeah, no, it's because we don't have service out here.
It cut off.
No, it's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just it's laggy as fuck. Oh!
I just want the fountain. Let's see. I just want to see the fountain.
Let's all chug a beer and wait. Everybody,
Bless
listen,
your guts.
chug.
Boom.
It was cool seeing E-Man though. You got to see
It was.
some people we work with.
Yeah.
Send you a good
It's been what? Almost 5 years in the making.
And
that was
Hampton.
Cool. Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of time.
It'll be 7 years on Halloween.
Yeah, I ain't gonna look for shit. Get a little closer to the Wi-Fi. Yeah.
We're trying here. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta get to bed soon anyway.
There you go.
You said you worked?
Yeah. See, so it's that old school kind of setup. It's Fountain Square, but we want boom. We want downtown.
Downtown.
Oh yeah.
So this would be like an historic downtown?
So this is like middle of downtown Indianapolis. Like in between where the Indianapolis or Indiana Pacers play, the Colts, Indianapolis Indians. Yes, you can say that still.
Ah!
It's okay. It's okay. You can say that.
Easy.
Yeah, I know.
Watch it.
Uh-huh. But no, Indianapolis Indians.
What is it? What are they? Are they?
They're
baseball?
affiliate for the Baltimore Orioles.
Oh, okay.
That was 7 years ago when I lived there. That's what they did. Or that was who sponsored them. You know, it always changes.
There you go, little bro.
So
Nothing. Oh, it's a beautiful fountain.
no, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That one.
Which one? That
So
one?
downtown fountain. There you go.
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
Which one? Top
That's
one?
Fountain Square. No, we want that one.
Downtown
Yep.
Indianapolis. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Yeah, the lighting looks cool.
Kind of Vegas vibe, you know, but it's you can drive around that. It's nice, you know. The nightlife down there. I mean, you can. Where we live it's an Uber ride about 10 minutes away. Perfect, you know. Go out, have a good dinner, watch a Pacers game.
Couple cocktails.
Yeah. You know.
Dude, it'd be cool to see I like the Pacers.
Yeah.
They're a cool team.
They have like almost like when you go to a baseball game, you know, you stand like by the foul pole and it's standing room only. You know, cheap tickets, you know, you can just get in, hang out, have a good time, have a good buzz, relax, you know, enjoy the city.
Yeah.
You know, grab a bite to eat. Rather you go before or after. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, after this, I'm gonna look up the crime rate. But other than that, I mean, it
No,
seems
there
pretty
you go.
cool.
That's daytime right there.
Yeah.
You know, that's.
I have to look up their gun laws too. But
Yeah. No, I mean that's next thing. Who knows? There you go.
Wow. Yeah. Like.
Tower. You know, it's a big fountain. It's a big circle, so you can drive around that.
Okay, so it's like a roundabout.
It's kind of hard to see. You know, understand. Let's see if we can get an overview. That'd be great. There you go. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful. Oh, so yeah, you drive around it. Yeah.
See if that all.
It's doing something.
Oh, things are happening.
Mm-hmm. You gonna miss Hampton?
I like it. Am I gonna miss it? I'm gonna miss the people here. There you go. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Not bad.
You know. So. I mean, it's kind of your typical situation. You know, beautiful sunset.
Yeah.
You know. So you got the cotton candy sky.
You gonna miss the beach?
I'm gonna miss the ocean. Yeah.
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 Mm. It's crazy to think there's a lot of people like just in America that just like never seen a beach before in their life. Yeah. Because they live in like in the middle of
Nebraska,
you know,
whatever, Idaho.
And you're just gonna be So yeah, you'll probably meet people and be like, yeah, I used to live by the beach. You'll be like, whoa, you live by a beach?
Mind blown. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
crazy. But I mean, that's cool. I'm happy for you guys. Hopefully,
look at that. You see the American flag?
Yeah, no, it looks dope.
Beautiful. You know, great city, and I'm pretty sure that's like I think Philadelphia was another one, another city where they ended up building above, but the center of Indianapolis, you know, the circle, that tower, no building was supposed to be built higher,
taller than it. Yeah.
Correct.
Obviously, that didn't work.
So I'm not sure what year this photo was taken. I would like to know because it's actually a really good photo of the city.
Yeah, I doubt it's gonna tell you.
Yeah, it probably won't, but a lot of cities don't want their monument to be lower than any other building.
Yeah.
New York, I think, is the only one that they don't really care.
Well, yeah, DC, I'm pretty sure the tallest one is the Washington Monument.
Yeah.
Washington Monument.
See, I think a lot of cities are monuments. You know, they want to be taller than anything else. So.
Talk about a big dick complex.
No, I mean.
But that's cool, man.
So, well, that's where I leave you. So.
Well, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for this episode ending because I have to pee.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. Hey, there's always part 2, part 3, part 50. You never know.
Yeah.
You know. Hopefully we continue this and talk more about everything that's going on.
All right, man. Well, yeah. Again, glad it's Friday. Everybody made it through.
Woohoo!
Some people calling for rage. I think we all need to call for peace. I think everybody should. It shouldn't be a protest on who's on what side or what. We need peace, and we need more places like this. More places like Indianapolis. Look at this. This is beautiful. Hopefully, I can see it one day in person. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on, Jeremy. Good luck with the move and everything. And hopefully we can drink more beers and you can get to work on time.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, or whatever. Alright, take it easy.
Do it.
Bye.
Later.